Okay.
Okay.
The video is recording. Cool. And my PC isn't crying an insufferable death.
Was a good start.
Yes. Greetings, one and all, to your infrequent video game reviews by Xenogelion. I am joined by the lovely Yi. Do you want me to refer to you as Yi?
Well, yeah, that's kind of what everyone calls me.
Yi Gundam? Gundam Yi? Anyway.
No.
And
if people want gamer tags, I can do that, but yeah.
Where can they find you, Yi?
In what regard?
What?
Okay, I'm on Twitter. As each creator, I know that account is kind of a bit stuffed at the moment. I will post things again, I promise. But yeah, if I'm gaming, I'm usually some variation of Slippery or Slippery Bone. Blame FF7 for that. Not 7, 14. Their fault. Squeenix's fault, not mine. So we're playing Dead Cells.
I'm playing Dead Cells. I'm trying to play Dead Cells. I'm failing at playing Dead Cells.
So, is this genre?
I believe the genre of Dead Cells to be a roguelike mix of with Metroidvania style elements. If anyone's ever played Metroidvania, or sorry, any Metroid game, oh god,
Castlevania.
How words? Yeah, Castlevania or Metroid. There you go. Then you'll feel familiar ground. What if I want this sword? 50% extra.
This is going to sound dumb because the only Metroid games I am aware that I have played are the Prime games. Are they massively different from the sort of scrolling alongside you ones?
Yeah, they are quite. I mean, like the core principle of the Metroid games pretty much stays the same.
Yeah, I always got the feeling they're a bit more like Zelda, but first person. As in, you went along, you found things, you got items to kill the thing that was trying to kill you at that moment in time.
Not really, because the big point is you keep going back from A to B to explore and experience the environment and things. I'm just going to make a quick incision in the video for a second. Yeah, we're just coming back to the gameplay now, so let's continue on.
Okay.
All the shenanigans.
So yes. Are we just continuing on as normal?
Yeah, I mean, just banter, ask questions.
It's just that we were kind of partway through something, and then you wanted to cut, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Were we partway through?
Well, you were saying that Metro Prime is sort of like jumping back and forth and exploring.
Oh, yeah.
So and things like that, because admittedly I didn't play as much Metroid Prime as I wanted to. The typical story of my life when it comes to gaming. But I always got the feeling like, you would go and find an upgrade. You'd go explore an area, figure the puzzles out to get around it, get an upgrade, and then you go kill the thing. And then you can go back and access other bits of the area because you've got said upgrade. Like, Soul Reaver, Zelda, Okami.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. The upgrade kind of helps you get through. But I think part of the classification of Metroidvania is sort of like the brutality of trying to do these puzzles and shit like that.
Yeah. Cool. Maybe one day I will play more of them. Oh god, I've got to draw hands. Why?
Yeah.
Oh. Dead yet?
No, not yet.
Have you actually... So, okay, obviously you've played this before because I've seen you play it and I've seen you die horribly. Have you actually ever finished it?
Oh, like I've gotten so close to the end. Like I've fought the end boss and everything, but I've never ever completed the game. And I think that's one thing that's really appealing to the whole Dead Cells, you know, game itself, is the fact that even though the you get that brutal punishment of you're constantly dying, much akin to like Dark Souls and shit like that. Even if you lose, you still have good enjoyment of playing the game itself. Like there is something for progression, and you do get that in a sense because you go and collect resources like these cells, the weird blue balls of light. They allow you to buy blueprints for that specific item to drop in the environment.
Right.
And like, if hopefully he says, if I die during this gameplay footage, you'll actually see the beginning where I've unlocked like loads of these items and things like that.
I just like the fact that you literally do just start off as little squidgy blob of cells.
Yep.
It's skills. So I'm guessing then from that, it's got pretty good repo value, hasn't it?
Yes, very much so.
I hate those things. They're creepy as hell.
What, the little
the worm things
with the bow tie? Sorry, not the bow ties. The ribbons.
I don't know. I don't mind those. It's the thing. Those slugs with the mushrooms and the teeth and the there, run away.
Yep.
I mean, it just looks like a demonic fleshlight.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
So another big thing about Dead Cells is the game is full of upgrades. So like me being able to wall run, you can't initially do that in the game. You have to gain an upgrade at some point in order to actually do said wall running. I think for a long time I put God knows how many hours into it before I actually successfully got that upgrade. So sometimes there is a sense of, God, this is frustrating as hell. Other times it's like, but that in itself makes the reward of, you know, or the satisfaction of, hey, oh, I got that thing, just so much sweeter.
It's sort of like a, I guess, a mix between sort of that Dark Souls. Man, I sound like a moron. So it's a bit like a mix of like Dark Souls. And I forgot where this point was going. Shit!
Probably something along the lines of Metroid or Castlevania.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Ooh, vines.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Maybe not quite as brutal as walk into room, get stomped on by dragon.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like as in your face, haha, you died as Dark Souls. But it is like the only reason why I'm so quote good right now is genuinely I have put like hours into this game. Like I played it for, I think Steam says 35 hours. Yeah, which to me is totally worth the effort and everything, because like, you know, it's the replay value is just so high in a game like Dead Cells.
So worth the money then.
Totally.
How much did you get it for?
I can't remember. I picked up Dead Cells when it was in Steam Early Access.
Yeah, because we saw it at EGX, didn't we?
Yes, I think I picked it up for like I don't know, £15 or something similar. I don't know what it is right now. I think it's around 20, but it's totally worth it.
Oh, look, I have an internet connection. I can go check. In fact, I have Steam. He says and waits for it to actually, connect. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
So, okay, so you've been playing it a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think it's... And, you die quite often.
Yeah.
Do you think it's fair? Do you get those feelings of, I can't, you've not just hit a wall and gone, crap, screw this.
Sometimes I think, fuck you, game. Like...
Does your controller go across the room every so often?
No, because it's an expensive controller and I don't want to break it.
If it wasn't an expensive controller, would it go across the room and...
No, I don't think it's like that bad because it's not like a glitchy mess or anything like that. So, yeah.
There's something that's okay about you dying because the thing killed you, but not because something glitched the hell out and you were like, ah.
Yeah, it's not just that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna break it. So what I've just done right now is I've actually taken a curse. So if anything just love taps me, I will die.
Ew.
Yep.
Don't touch anything.
Yep. So, and that's one thing that's actually really appealing about the game is because it's got so much... do not teleport across. It's got so much choice behind it.
Right.
Like, I can choose to be evil and nasty and... crap. Not do things the, appropriate way, so to speak.
Okay, I've just, on a random side note, I've just checked, like, GOG Humble Bundle game, and for PC it's about 22 quid at the moment. 21.99 pounds. I know it's also on PS4, so
I think it's on all the major consoles.
yeah, I know it's on Switch, and I thought, oh, it's coming onto Switch, and I'm just like, I would like that, but I don't want to pay that. Love the Switch. It's so bloody expensive.
The developer.
I've already supported the developer by buying it once.
But you could support the developer.
Wait. I can do that.
Uh-oh. So, I'm out of arrows. Oh, now I have my arrows back.
Yay! And you don't have a little skull across your head, so I'm assuming that means the curse has gone away.
Yeah, I cleared the curse.
Yeah, very good.
I'm not entirely sure how many questions we have left, but yeah, don't feel like you have to blitz through them.
Oh, we got loads of them. I've just forgotten to, to intermingle. Naha, much. And I'm just tired. No, not whining. Do not whine on video. Okay, so is there anything that you don't like about the game?
It's a really good question. Don't like about Dead Cells.
Or anything that, okay, is there anything you don't like, or is there anything that you feel maybe needs work, or...
I think the game really heavily relies on you exploring the environment and things. Like, right now, I'm exploring, but, like, early on, if you saw the gameplay footage, maybe I'll recap it or something. There was one moment where you saw, like, this, like, glowing red hourglass door. Those doors are time sensitive, and they have, like, an abundance of resources behind them. But the problem with them is that in order to get there, you have to rush to it, sort of thing. Like, so they're time locked, they're time sensitive, and often you have to avoid exploring the environment in order to get to these caches. And I often find it's not worth it. You're better off going to the cache. So you're better off going to, like, the exploring, finding hordes of dudes to kill, and then getting their cells.
So basically, you'd want something that's maybe a little bit more rewarding for you, pelting across the map.
Yeah.
So is it per area?
Oh, crap.
Or
Yeah.
so are these time lock things per area, or
Yeah, it's per area.
So from when you start the game, you go through the first area, and then you go to the second one, and does the red glowy door in the second area reset because you've just walked into it? Does it run from the time as soon as you start?
It's from when you start. Like, as soon as you start playing the game, that's when it starts. And it can be, like, very brutal. I don't want that.
Right, so it's like, you've got 10 minutes to get through 3 areas. Good luck, have fun. But when you get there, it's just like, here, have a muffin.
In a sense, it feels a bit brutal. And personally, I prefer to just explore the entire thing. And, you know, so for example, like right now, I'm just going to have a look around the map. So you can actually see it down there on the map. It's kind of obscured a bit. Actually, F it, I'll just go there. So here it is. This is the door. And like I click on it, it says, you know, you're 13 minutes too late. But you can see above, like, there's 12 cells and like a bunch of like stuff. The only thing that's really important out of that lot is that upgrade that actually makes you tougher and stuff.
Right.
But like, I can
also, you have like a teleporting system.
Yeah, it helps you navigate around. I think some Metroid games have these. But
do you get that from the get-go, or do you have to get something to...
No, you get that from the get-go.
Nice.
So, like, it really, really entices you to explore and this. So this is something, like, important. So this dude, right? I don't know what his actual name is. The Collector. There you go. He will not let you progress through the game until you spend all your cells.
Right.
So you can't hoard the cells at all, and every single time you die, you lose all the cells so that you've got on you. So right now, I've just like spent a bunch of cells, and I've unlocked an upgrade, and now I have 9 cells left. He won't let me through, so I need to refresh, restock at a very reasonable price. Permanent upgrade. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna start like going towards that. Like, there's so many upgrades that I've got, but there's so many that I just like, yeah, don't bother. Likewise, like when they released the game, they introduced this reforging stuff. I think they did. I might be wrong. And it allows you to actually re-roll some of the stats on your equipment. So if you're like, I don't have anything that causes fire, click on that. Shots leave flame trails. Cool, right? Victims are toxic, you know, victims emit a toxic cloud. Click on that. 100% damage to burning targets. So if these two will now work really well in tandem, right?
Right.
So I think the star indicates that this is like one of the best possible things for this. Right, sorry, for this item. Victims freeze other enemies for 1 point. So whenever like they die, they'll freeze other stuff nearby. 50% damage when at max HP. That's really worth it. I don't think this is. Shoots an arrow upwards. That's shit.
Sorry, did you say that this has been added in since the game was released, or you got
on
the game?
release, I think. So this whole system.
Okay.
Before you had this guy, which was, you know, he allows you to do mutations and stuff like this. So for example, one of the mutations that I've unlocked, this is not what you get at the start. One I've unlocked is, you know, a melee attack on a nearby enemy with a projectile stuck in them will cause the projectiles to fall out, inflicting 152 damage. So I typically don't count the effects of the upgrades and things, like, you know, DPS versus whatever. I typically just go, yeah, I just pick the ones that I'm most happy with. So. And I don't need to heal because I'm already max. One thing that you'll notice, so in the bottom left hand corner you'll see my potion, right?
Yeah.
That is one of the best things to upgrade at the beginning of the game. Right. That potion allows me to heal 4 times during the run of an area because I can refill it between each area.
Ah, so it's not just 1 per game. That's quite nice.
Yes, but the big thing is, right, at the start of the game, it's only 1.
Yeah, so you have to.
It's worth upgrading. Likewise,
Yeah.
enemies can drop food. You can find food lying around. There's actually one of the really cool features is you can actually choose what your food is. Right?
Okay.
Castlevania-esque. Let's have a look at that. It's a pastry! It's like, I'm gonna have some cake! I like this. The zombie dropped some cake! It's gotta be good.
It makes sense.
Sure.
I mean, you get meatloaf, so maybe you get meat cake. So you said that stuff. Yeah. So you bought it in early access. They added bits to it. They took bits away. Blah 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 until release. Have they done anything since release? Are they actively supporting it? Is there any DLCs, things like that?
There's no DLCs as far as I'm aware. I've not been aware of them continuing to work on the game, but you know, it's not saying that they aren't. It's just saying that, you know, I've not seen anything. They have been absolutely brilliant with the release of the game. Hats off to, I think it's called Twin Motion. They have done a brilliant job for a phenomenal game.
Yeah, Motion Twin.
Motion Twin. Damn, it's so close.
So close, but so far.
Yep. And I don't know. I can't imagine they would ever leave Dead Cells where it is. Maybe they've decided to move on to other projects. Maybe they were like, oh, we're going to add in, you know, more environments and things, because this game really does lend well to having multiple environments. So...
Okay, so at the moment we're sort of running through sewers, so I'm guessing we go into somewhere else, as obviously. It doesn't all look like sewers.
No, so there's like 2 different routes, 3 different routes to get to the big boss at the end, right?
Right.
One of the routes is through the sewers, which is what I'm doing right now. The other route is through the promenade and through the ramparts.
Right.
Oh shit.
I like how it just was like, oh, your arrow is stuck over there.
Yep.
Interesting. So, okay, so I've noticed that while you've been playing, like, it has RB to open, stuff like that. Is it good for people who have just started up? Does it give... I get the feeling it's not the sort of game to particularly give you much of a tutorial, or does it?
Tutorial? What tutorial?
Okay, run and die a couple of times, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this game gives you much of a tutorial. However, it is relatively obvious at like how you're supposed to play the game. So, you know, it does give you hints like, oh, press RB to pick up. You know, each button, each item, each artifact has a button that tells you what controls it, sort of thing. One of the really nice things that they did actually, to highlight considering we're here, is they added in all these lore elements into the environment. So like at one point in time, I was internetless for about 2 weeks. I played this a fair chunk, and none of those elements were in the game. And then when they finally released them, ooh, what is? Oh, that's the flame hand. When they actually finally released it, it was just like, yeah, these are really cool things, really cool additions.
That's awesome. Okay, so, ow. So, do you think it could do some work with telling people how to play it and stuff? Like, if they were completely new to this type of game?
Yes, but I don't think that is the sort of game Dead Cells truly is.
Right, so it kind of expects you to know what you're getting into.
No, I think it just wants to fuck with you.
Oh, okay. That's lovely.
I think it wants to just go, oh, did you die? Oh, poor little Bobby. Oh, you died. I don't know where the Scottish came from.
I don't know either. I kind of just accept this random shit from you. And kind of ignore it a lot of the time. Yeah. So is this a good gateway into the Metroidvania stuff? I can't comment because I've not played Metroidvania. I have played this a little bit. I suck at it.
So there are some. Ooh. Bring it. Eep. Right. So.
Oh yeah, explodey egg things.
So there are. So this is a gem, right? So sorry, not a gem, a necklace, right?
That's not what I was referring to, but carry on.
What were you referring to?
Yeah, I'll ask you when it comes back.
Okay. So one of the cool things about these necklaces is that they can actually give you perks to do with your 3 different stats. This is the same perk on either case. And for example, I can get an extra jump in midair and poison enemies that wound me. So basically, if anything hits me, it gets poisoned. Against, if I smash the floor, I set it on fire. So I like the 3rd jump in the air thing.
Okay. Yeah, what's that thing?
What
okay,
thing?
Actually, wait for the stuff that's killing you. The thing there, the metal thing that looks like, I don't know, Alpha 5, but somebody chopped his legs and arms off.
So with my equipment and things, I have the double crossbow, which is the thing that you're referring to. It's basically a stationary turret, and the barnacle, which is a stationary turret in the air.
Oh, so the thing on the top that's sort of that looks like they're electrocuting you. That's the barnacle.
That indicates that I'm powering it. So if I get too far away, yeah, you'll see the lines detach.
It makes me think of those horrible things in Half-Life that with like the tentacles in the sea, the barnacles, nasty things that would suck you up and then eat your face off.
Yeah, not quite.
No, it's a friendly one of those.
Pretty much.
Maybe, possibly. Yeah.
I miss Half-Life.
Ow! I think I've got Black Mesa. I think I actually managed to get round to buying Black Mesa at some point. I might actually play it. Who knows?
Spikes are painful.
Never would have guessed. Sonic taught me that from a young age.
Yeah. Ah ha 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 ha. These are relatively rare. The cursed chest, and it taunts you.
Did it just say hit to tell you to hit it?
Yep.
I've been very. Oh dear.
Yep. Yep. So the idea is that you basically break open its seal. It curses you, but it gives you lots of cool shit. Let's see what it does. Is that a cursed blade? Cursed sword.
It is.
What the freaking hell? Oh my god. See, like this is so this is kind of not.
And you're dead.
Yeah, this isn't kind of worth it at all. So as you see, there's one of the cool things about this game is that you have negative effects on weapons as well. These are represented by the red skull. So for example, I will take an additional 20% damage. There are some effects which are, you will do 100% extra damage, but you will also take 100% extra damage. And again, they're not worth it. So I'm not taking this sword. I'm just going to junk it. Oh, sorry. Before I continue, one of the cool things about these weapons, I'm going to pick it up for a second, is that it takes the added effect of my highest stat. So in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see 5, 4, and 1 in 3 different colors. 5 is my strength stat. Is there a way to? Oh, I don't know if there's a rundown anywhere. So like, yeah, it's my strength. Well, that's what I thought, but it's just like, you know, what I've picked up, how long I've been in places, so on and so forth.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so I got my strength stat at 5. So this would actually take the added multiplier of the 5. If, however, my sort of like dexterity or lightning, purple lightning stat was like 5 and the strength stat was 4, it would actually take the purple lightning stat. It always takes the highest stat, and this is indicated by the like white, silver, or gold bordered weapons. Most of the time they're either green, purple, or red.
Ooh.
So, like F, I'm taking that. And for example, because I got this, I'm going to buff up my melee again. It's kind of good to min-max your stats. Unless you just want a massive health pool, but it's not really worth having. When you can just slaughterize things.
Cute.
Oh yeah, shoot, I just realized I've still got that curse.
Oh yeah, so you do.
I was kind of reckless then. Oh crap. Yeah.
So is there actually any story with this other than you are a ball of goo?
I think so. Fuck. Also, when you have the curse, if you touch the spikes, they will insta-death you.
Well, yeah, I thought that was kind of the point with curses, that you said love tapping. The spikes can love tap you painfully.
Sure.
You could argue that's what acupuncture is, but
love tap, quote unquote. Right. Okay. Let's have this. So I haven't picked up another curse because I've already got one. So what I've done is I've actually paid like the 300, it's like the 3,000, and actually opened the door. And now I can actually compare these two bows. This was not worth it at all. Oh God, really? I am not getting up that without touching the spikes. I'm just no way in hell. I'm gonna tap.
So, do you need to kill things then to clear the?
Yeah. So I've got 3 things I need to kill in order to completely get rid of the curse.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Fuck off. Suck my nards. Fucking hell.
Sorry. So
this is the start of the game.
You're a blubbergoo.
Yeah. So there is some kind of plot, but not 100% sure behind what it is.
Right.
Obviously, big giant dude who's been stabbed to death. Obviously, been there for a while. These are all the perks that I've thus far picked up. As you can see, I've maybe got half of them, or 2/3. I'd probably say half, maybe even less.
Yeah, I'd say that's about half.
I also got perks.
What the hell is that up top?
Ah, I'll get to that now. Right, so one thing you can do are these challenge rooms.
Oh, it looked like a giant slug when you just saw the bottom of it.
But I did it once. I ended up with that cursed sword and I insta-died. I'm like, screw you, game.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I
yeah, you do
it the same. So, from the response of "screw you, game" and possibly your grumbles towards the cursed swords, is there anything that you feel doesn't work? Or have I asked that already? I can't remember.
I can't remember if you've asked that already.
I might have asked this question. If I have, I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, is there anything that you would change then? Anything you would, you know, change, remove, add?
I instantly say, yeah, I'd add in like more areas, more perks. For example, I just picked up so I don't know if anyone saw the footage, but I just destroyed a hole in the wall by there, right? And I picked up a gem from it. So, like, I would like it maybe if there was a bat dar or loot sense or something that allowed you to sniff out where these items are.
Right. Ooh.
Each time you die, you have to pick up like all your equipment and things. So you will get it in the environment. You never start with anything specific.
Okay, so you sort of just like get a knife and a...
Yeah, when you start, you'll start with like random knife, random bow, right?
Yeah.
And then you will upgrade them through the collector to have better resources and things like this. So, you know, so when you start the game, you can have like a better chance at a good piece of equipment and things like that.
One thing, sorry. One thing, you said that you had to get the ability to wall jump.
Yes.
Were there other things that you were able to get? Could you...
Yeah, so...
like...
there's specific skills that you can get, right? One of which you may have seen, I might be able to find one of, which is this...
like those... the viney things? Or?
Yeah, the vines. That's the first one you ever get.
Right.
Another one you get is that teleport, like you sort of like ninja clutch your hands together and then teleport to another location.
Right.
That is one of them. The wall running is one. Another instance is like I would like do these downward slams and break through floors. That is again another one. I think that's it in total.
Right.
Like, you can slam the floor by default.
But you can't break things.
But you can't break the floor until you pick up that specific room. I don't want to go to the sewers. I want to take you guys to the promenade. Ooh, also, here's a thing to highlight with the environment. You can actually see, like, to the north side, like, above this location, there is, like, a shuriken. So I'm going to go get me that.
Wait, I didn't see that. But other people at home did, so who cares?
Yeah, so it's by there. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bit blurry. Oh wait, yeah, I see it. The little spiky thing. Yeah. So the screen that I've enlarged the screen on Discord, and it's a little bit blurry. So.
Yeah, I don't know. If you couldn't tell, Yi isn't with me.
Lol.
I can totally afford for a studio.
But, you know, wonders of the internet and whatnot.
Yep. Is it bad that the thing that jumped through my head now was the internet's for porn?
I'd be disappointed if it wasn't.
Well, if it wasn't for porn.
You do realise I'm now going to be singing that for the next week.
Good.
Yeah, it's better than that sodding Baby Shark song.
Oh man, like in my old job, my boss. So here's the promenade of the condemned. My old boss, like he would constantly put on that song, and it's just like, why? Oh, because my kid loves it. Why? Yeah, okay, your kid loves it. Why are you putting us through it?
Yeah, your kid loves it. So do you, and you just don't want to admit it.
Oh.
Either that, or you're just a sadistic bastard and just want to make everybody else to suffer. Which...
Triple lol.
It wouldn't surprise me. Tails are a pain to design.
Right. I want to go... I think there is a chest. So this is what I mean by the whole going around exploring things rather than actually trying to do the speed runs and getting those chests and stuff. There we go. There's a chest. So there are good chests and there are bad chests.
I guess what's kind of nice about this is if you want to do the speedrun stuff, you can do. I mean, I get the feeling you can't do it until you've got explored and done stuff. So
no,
I guess
you can pretty much do it from the get-go, but it's just I don't find it. I mean, unlike games like Warframe, I feel that Dead Cells rewards you as much to speedrun as to walk around and explore.
Right.
Maybe Dead Cells rewards you better, but yeah. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? What? I think Loz has actually completed this, but I certainly haven't. Like, when I was internetless, we sort of had a running competition of who could get to the end fastest.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, actually, you asked the question earlier, right? Is there anything I would change, right? There are some puzzles within this game, specifically this one area, which is a big sack of dicks. For example, these gardener's keys, right?
Wait, there's more than one? I thought there was only one.
No, there's 3, right? But one of these keys, and you know, if anyone doesn't want to know this tough shit, you're gonna know it now. So like up here, right, where that gem is, there used to be a blueprint, which was really hard to get, and you had to unlock all 3 doors in order to get to it. Now, one of these keys, right, no word of a lie, is like the hardest thing in the universe to find. Right, I'll see if I can actually find it while we're doing this review. But basically, it's pixel hunting. You have to find a flower that looks like background environment stuff. Right? That, to me, is a huge dick move and seriously requires the use of the internet in order to find this out. You know?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun.
No,
that would annoy the crap out of me.
Right, what do I want? Do I want to... Ooh. Got. A statue of the king of the land. How could he see anything? Sorry, with that helmet. Still trying to see it. Oh, shite. So sometimes there are these target dummies, and the target dummies make anything it latches onto invulnerable.
Oh, so you have to kill that thing first while having things attacking your face.
Yep.
Lovely!
Yep.
Ooh, those jump. We've seen zombies before, but did they jump? Did they?
Yes,
oh,
yeah, they've always jumped. I probably killed them first, though. Ow.
Okay, so you mentioned that there seems to be some plot.
Yeah.
Is it still better than Destiny 2?
Oh, fuck tons, yeah. Like,
why am I not surprised by that response?
Like, I've been playing Destiny 2 again recently with Loz and his brother, and we've been having a lot of fun. But not by the game's own means. Oh, by the way, this is one of those things I was talking about, the ninja and teleport thing. You know, it's like the game's narrative is so bad in Destiny 2, but this, I'm going to be honest, this is quite sparse. This is more world building than actual plot. So if you enjoy having a world constructed around you, I'm very sure you'll enjoy Dead Cells. If you're more a case of, no, I want to be explicitly told the narrative, Dead Cells might not be up your alley. Still trying
right,
to
so it's sort of like, like you said, so it's sort of environmental. Yeah, the words I can't. Yeah, MacGuffins and stuff. Can you mod this?
I don't know about you specifically being able. Like it's got Steam Workshop support, so people put in things like additional languages and stuff like that. But I've not seen any like total shit. Fuck off.
Xeno, we believe in you.
Oh, there we go.
Did you essentially just crush it with rumble?
Yep.
Nice one.
Still can't fucking flower. I don't know if I've been here before. Oh wow.
Oh no.
What?
A sodding baby song in my head. I blame you, it's your fault.
Why is it my fault? I didn't put that in your head. I was talking about the other one that I can't remember the name.
Oh. Who counts? Okay, what layer have I drawn? I may have drawn on the wrong bit. Hooray!
Where's that fucking flower?
I don't know. Florists?
It is like pure pixel hunting.
So this is a downside of the game, but not enough to put you off.
No, this was like the one puzzle that truly pissed me off in the entire game. The rest of it has been pretty damn good. Ow. Ow. The rest of it has been pretty damn good.
Apart from the owls. And do you think it could... Is it the sort of game that, you know, once you finish it, do you think there could be a sequel? You know, just another dead guy in another world, I suppose? Or would you like it just to stay as a standalone?
Maybe sort of like a spiritual successor. I don't think it needs a explicit successor. You know, like Dead Cells 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't sell that. But yeah.
Okay.
Must try and find thing.
Cute.
Stupid flower. Oops. I broke it.
Don't break things, that's rude. Unless they're trying to kill you, therefore you can, you know.
I could use throwing knives instead of a bow. Or I could stick with the bow.
Okay. We've seen bits of the game where you don't like it. Such as that flower, and, you know, the game dicking you over.
You say you've seen bits. I still haven't found that fucking flower.
Yeah, I know, but you
Okay,
as we have said, you don't like it. Ooh, vines. What's been like your sort of favourite thing that's happened while you've been playing this?
I honestly really love the procedural generation because, like, anyone that knows me knows the fabled story of World of Warcraft where I have tanked a dungeon one-handed while watching a movie and eating a sandwich.
Eating a sandwich. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, yes, you were. And like the really nice thing about Dead Cells is the fact that it's got these procedurally generated environments, and as such, sack of shit. Die. Just die. Go on. Oh shit.
Were you just river dancing on its head?
Kind of. Must survive. Yes!
Go, Drew. It's your birthday. Maybe.
It's not actually.
No, I know it's not.
Well,
Known you over a decade, I know when your birthday is.
Is it even that long?
Yeah.
Or you?
I know. I don't know why I put up with you.
I don't know why I put up with me.
Uh,
You know, I forget my birthday all the time. Right. Is that fucking flower here yet? Nope. Like, it is so bad, I genuinely don't think you'll be able to see it through the blur.
yeah. So is this something that they could learn from? As in, don't do this again, for God's sake.
Pretty much.
Anything else? Would you say you think they could make better? I think we've had. Again, I think we're starting to have questions where I'm asking the same things again. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think anything else. I do love, as I said, the procedural generation is brilliant. I love the sense that even though you die, you still get a sense of progression. Like you are still working towards the bigger epic adventure where you are trying to, survive.
Yeah, so it's even though you die in a horrible, nasty, gory, blood-splattered death, do you have blood? You get the point.
Green thing. I have green thing.
Green goo. Even though you've died, you at least have gotten the bits that you've collected and, the upgrades and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, for me, Again, I've not really played much of Dead Souls, but from what the feeling I've got of other people watching it, or watching the small bits of it and stuff, is that you basically just have to keep on running against the same wall and stuff.
Yeah, you kind of have to push against it until, like, it'll eventually give! It'll eventually give!
Yeah, but does that have upgrades and things as well, or is it just you get good?
No, like, you slowly learn how to play the game, like doing, for example, don't, oh god, what's the name of the cursed thing?
Don't block roll, or is it something like that, or?
No, it's so one thing with Dead Cells is that, you learn to build, like you learn to min-max the game.
Yeah.
Because without it, you are, oh mother, Jesus, freaking nope, yeah, okay, I'm good.
You sure? You
Yes.
didn't sound it.
That was another one of these stupid ass flower keys. Still haven't found the specific flower though. Anyway, yeah, it's like, min-max your character, don't bother trying to build around a well-balanced character. I never build for the green stat, because I never use shields or anything like that. I find I want to just kill everything before it has a chance to do anything.
So best defense is offense, sort of.
Yeah, that's my preference.
But at the same time, you could play it completely differently, where you have shields and stuff like that.
Some people will be like, "Oh, shields are amazing. What are you doing, you idiot?" And I'll be like, "Yes, I am." Cake.
Cake? Yay, cake! Cake is good.
Okay, so I've missed the flower somewhere. I just want to prove how fucking retarded it is.
Don't say that. nasty bird.
What, fecking?
No.
I will find this infuriating. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's this flower down here, right? And like.
Oh yeah, I can just about see it.
Yeah, like it's ever so slightly different from the background, but it blends in so well. And the thing is, you can't slash it. What you have to do is just. Crap. How do you do this? Oh yeah, you gotta slam it. That's it.
What's it say?
Hey, what the?
Ah.
Yeah. And then you pick it up. And then you're like, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Right. Now I can go back to the tower, which is right there. I love these portals. They're amazing. Really good idea. Like, basically the developers turn around and say, like, how often are people going to have to constantly go backwards and forwards through the same environment? Oh, a lot. Yeah, let's have them skip the boring crap.
Yeah, that okay. As you are aware, Drew, my main gaming thing recently has been Legends of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I love the fact that you can fast teleport pretty much straight away.
Yep.
Yes, you have to do a little bit of walking around, and you know, I did spend about 4 hours just taming horses because why the fuck not? I wanted the pretty one, couldn't find one that I liked. Found one in the end. I was also trying to tame horses that I wasn't leveled up enough for. It's just like I was being stubborn.
So this is one of the perks that I really hate. 1% HP recovery per attack in close combat. Plus 100% damage taken. No. I'm not having that. This is so much better. Plus 30% damage to bleeding targets. I can't do that yet. But I throw a grenade.
That seems more sensible.
Yeah. Right.
In fact, it seems much more sensible.
Yep. What do I want?
Ah, wrong. Stupid brush. Still wrong, stupid brush.
He does art things.
He is doing art things at the same time as chatting and stuffing.
Stuffing.
I mean, oh, that's stuffing creative.
Oh fuck, curse chest. Do I risk it? Yes!
Yes!
Yeah, whatever. Breaks into 6 bombs. I never use this. I don't know what it's like. That one.
Did it say?
So basically, it's a cluster grenade.
100% damage. Plus damage to burning targets.
Yeah, but I take 20% extra damage. But to be fair, I have to live through the first 10 kills anyway. That was a fucking waste.
But it's dead.
It is dead.
Hooray! That looks unpleasant.
Yep.
I've seen one of those before. Unless we've seen them in the game today, and so I have. I'm assuming we haven't.
No!
So close. What's the blue glowy thing?
What blue glowy thing?
No, they're mushrooms, ignore me.
Forgot
Go you.
Yeah, forgot I still had the curse on me, and like, so I think what I could potentially do is something entirely. Fuck.
Your aim was a little off. Ooh. So does your ammo... Okay, it says the ammo's stuck in enemies, so does that mean that when they die you get your ammo back?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So you don't have to collect ammo, you just get...
Yeah, it's so you have like a limited resource of ammo, but when you kill the dudes you get the ammo back. There are some weapons that have unlimited ammo, but they have like other negative effects. Like if you use the lightning attack for too long, it will hurt you. The flame attack, I think, only goes horizontally and things like that.
Right.
Oh, there's...
Was there a door up at the top that said open?
Where?
Top, up.
Wait, which up?
Up again. Ooh, left.
Well, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you have to complete the game in order to actually open these things. So guess what I haven't done.
Oh.
Yeah.
We could ask Lars. He could tell us.
Thanks.
Sorry. Apologise.
There you go.
Where is this tail? Oh.
Cake. Ow!
My eardrums.
Sorry, it hurt.
Okay, so if you had to give this game a score out of 10, what would it be?
That's really hard. Because it's like super personal and shit. Oh motherfucker!
You don't have the curse on you anymore.
Yeah, I know, but still, like this dude with freaking spinning blades chasing me down and stuff. I don't really think I could quantify my results with a score out of 10. Oh, see that fucker up there in the top left?
Yeah.
Right? He's shrouding everything. Right?
Yeah, I kind of noticed that it's gone misty.
Yeah, so there are other enemies in the environment, like that guy, that I don't know about. Oh, mother... Fuck.
Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Yeah.
So basically he shits bats.
Pretty much.
Oh, gosh. What can you do?
Nope. He also shits grenades. He's just an asshole. This game gets harder. just so you're aware. Game gets harder, guys. Like,
Seems unpleasant.
oh, fuck you!
Shooty. Grenade.
Ow. The weird brain bat things aren't fun either. And by aren't fun, I mean just no. Oh my god, fuck off. Fuckers. Ooh!
You got a thing?
Yeah, I've not ever seen this before.
Ew, shiny things.
Do I give this a go?
I don't know.
Yeah, why not? Oh, come. Sold. dude here? Oh, there's a shimmer above me.
Ooh, yeah.
Which indicates there's a bad guy. Nope, 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 nope. Oh.
So is that guy just invisible because?
Oh, there's another. There's another.
Or is it's because of the shimmery guy?
Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, there's another misting.
You won that because Discord went, yeah!
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so
No!
earlier on, I.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
Earlier on, I said that this was about 22 quid at the moment. Would you think that's worth it?
I'd probably argue let it drop down to £15 if you're not into this sort of genre, but you do want to give it a go. But if you are into this like hellish, brutal nightmare of a game, then yeah, it's totally worth it.
And okay, so you're recommending this.
Yep.
I'm taking that this is a positive view on this. Is there anything else that you'd recommend that's similar to this?
Honestly, not really. So there are other roguelike games, like Rogue Legacy for one. I much prefer this. I think they classify this as roguelite.
Yeah, okay. What's rogue and what's the difference between rogue and roguelite?
Yes. I don't freaking know. It's like, what's the definition of rogue? What's the definition of roguelike? Or roguelite? He's just saying words. Right, so I think there is a secret room here somewhere. Don't know where it is. Where are we?
Okay, actually, there's something. This is a single-player game, isn't it?
Yes, there's no multiplayer component to this whatsoever.
Are there any other modes than this hellish gauntlet?
There's the other hellish gauntlet, which is the challenge mode.
This isn't a challenge.
No, it's like, you know, pure challenge mode. Like all the things have been turned off.
Things as in all the extras. And...
Yeah.
That sounds...
Hell.
Yes.
We call it hell in my land. Where is that? There's a puzzle. Sorry, not a puzzle. There's a secret room. Up here. I don't know how to get into it.
Okay, so you mentioned, was it Rogue Legacy and other games that are similar to this? Well, could they, would those be things that you recommend could learn from this, or are there other games?
Oh, they could certainly learn from this. Like, I feel that Rogue Legacy is like super brutal, whereas this is brutal, but you actually have a solid chance of progression, whereas Rogue Legacy you just don't. It's just like, oh, sorry, what's that? You wanted to be alive? No.
Those sort of games just don't appeal. This, as I say, I've played a little bit of it, and I have enjoyed it. It's just one of those things of, like usual, I don't have time.
Yep.
As much time as I would like. But I mean, I know there are some people who do like to just play the super hard-ass games, and it's just like, do you actually enjoy these?
Yes.
Do you enjoy taking a footstep and then dying horribly, and then having to having to restart to be able to take 2 footsteps? No.
Yes.
I don't get those. I mean, I get it if you like those games. No offense to you. You're weird.
Yes, I am.
As in, you do like those sorts of games, or?
And I'm weird.
Well, we know you're weird, but...
Oh, that's how you get up there.
Yeah?
So... Yeah, it was just a thing up above.
Okay. Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to yawn at you.
Yeah, you did.
Tired. It's been a long day. I've got to hurt things.
I mean, certainly if Dead Cells is not the sort of game for you, I think you could still get enjoyment just by watching people play it.
Yeah, more for the reactions than anything else.
Or the screaming in the ear, yes. You weren't using that eardrum, were you?
No, it's alright. Might make work more bearable.
I could have a job, or I could be deaf.
No. There are just times where you just want to not be able to hear people. Go away, I'm trying to do something!
Yeah.
As much as this has been fun, and I have done, I'm knackered.
Right, so you want to bring it to an end then?
Do you mind?
Not at all. Mentions. Okay, lovelies, thank you very much for listening to this bit of a rambles of a review, which is pretty much how me as a unprofessional, uncouth, organism will thing. Yeah, I'm so professional. And oh yeah, so smooth. So yeah, leave your comments in the section, so comments below. Let me know what you thought of this review. If you want me to touch it up or anything, you know, like how to improve the art of reviewing video games and things. I kind of like this format where I actually get questioned by other people. It's a lot more appealing than me constructing like horrible things. If there's any questions that you would like to see added to future reviews, or if there's any games that you would like me to review, I am very interested in reviewing Nier Automata. That's one of my favorite games. Maybe even Warframe, though I was kind of like done with Warframe to death. You know,
yeah, I don't think Warframe needs to be reviewed by you. We kind of, if people are regular to your channel, they're going to know.
Yeah, they know I'm a fanboy. And yeah, so if you know, leave a comment in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Don't trust YouTube to actually inform you of when I've released content, because apparently it's decided that I don't watch the Game Grumps ever. Thanks, YouTube. And oh god, I'm so angry at that. And yeah, I'll see you for the next game.
Okay, it's nice to see people. Well,
Boy.
not see you, but
yeah.
bye.
Also, thank you. This couldn't have been done without her.
I'm useful sometimes. Maybe.
I'm mostly useless.
That's a lie. Stop it.
I said mostly.
Anyway, bye bye everyone.